A very warm namaste to all the dignitaries and participants for connecting with us for today's session. I am Ankita Chaudhary, Assistant Professor in English, Faculty of Education, Basic Sciences and Humanities, Abhilashi University. Today, in my presentation, I will focus on pronunciation in the English language. As we all know that pronunciation and clear understanding of English speech are two skills which complement each other. It means that if you know how to pronounce the words and phrases correctly with proper intonation, your level of speech understanding is also increased. Thus, pronunciation training is a very, very important part of mastering any foreign language, including English. Madam Nitika, please show my presentation. Thank you so much, madam. So today we are going to learn pronunciation in the English language. So when the word pronunciation comes, so many different kind of things floats in our mind, like vowels, sounds, phonemes, and then intonation, consonants, and so on. So here I go. There are three level of English pronunciations. Level 1, people don't understand what you want to say and you use wrong sounds in English words. Means might be the people are not understanding you. The reason could be that you are using the wrong sounds. And in level 2, people understand you very well and but you are not pleasant to listen to. And in level 3, people understand you and your English is pleasant to listen to. So into which category you wanted to imagine yourself, in level 1 or in level 2 or in level 3? Of course, everyone wanted to fall in level 3. Everyone want that people understand you. Everyone want that your English should be pleasant to listen to. So change begin with the desire to change. First and most important thing is that if you wanted to change yourself, there must be a desire. And only desire is enough? No. When we combine our desire with proper instruction and practice, we definitely achieve the success. So the key learning to speak English clearly and correctly is a proper training and practice. If you are not properly trained, and if you are properly trained and you are not practicing in the right direction, then it would not be possible for you to achieve the desired goal. So clear and accurate speech comes from doing, means you have to practice. Now, what is the expert's opinion on pronunciation? One of the expert, Otto Jesperson, what he says that if we know the sounds of a word, we can't know how to spell it. If we know the spelling, we can't know how to pronounce it. So this is the problem which generally we face. That if we are knowing the sounds of a word, we are knowing that this is the sound of a word, but we can't know how to spell those. And if we are knowing the spelling, but we are not knowing how to pronounce. So this is the general problem which we face actually. Another opinion which I have taken here is Montfolic. What Montfolic says, that English speaking is almost diverse from its pronunciation, as it hardly guide how a particular word is going to be pronounced. So when a person learn English as a second language, this is the problem. Actually, we all learn English as a second language. So they are speaking English filtered. Of course, when we are using English as a second language, definitely it is going to be filtered by the first language. So they are using their native languages as speech rules of pronunciation on their new language. So they are not aware of the American or British speech rules. So English is an international language and it is taught around the world. But it's such a regret it is that few of them address the speech rules. So this is because many of the teachers who are providing English training do not know of the speech rules. Now, the act of producing the sounds of speech is called the word pronunciation, which I have used here. First of all, we have to understand this word pronunciation. Pronunciation means the act of producing the sounds, means whatever sound I am producing in my speech is called pronunciation. And what happens in lots of languages, each letter represent only one sound, right? In Hindi, one letter is going to represent only a single sound. So it is very easy to pronounce that particular word. But as far as English is concerned, it is not like that. When you see letters in an English word, they won't always be pronounced the same. For example, I have taken here, take the letter C. For example, in the word C is pronounced as K, that is cup. So here it is pronounced as K. But it is different to the word place. Here the C, the same letter C is pronounced as Sir. So when a C is next to H, it is often Ch. So now the C, if C is there and the next letter is H, then the sound automatically changes to Ch, like in chocolate. But in the word ache, it is pronounced as K again. So this is what the problem is with the English language. So there are many strategies for making the pronunciation better, but the International Phonetic Alphabet is such a great tool for students to practice their pronunciation with. So English follows International Phonetic Alphabet. Now I'm going to discuss those international phonetic alphabets here in the next slide. So International Phonetic Alphabet. International word we are knowing. Next word is phonetic. So what this phonetic is, phonetic means representing the speech sound with a set of different symbols, and each symbol is designating a single sound, right? What the phonetic is? Phonetic is means representing the speech sounds with a set of different symbols, and each symbol is going to distinguish or designate a single sound. Now, the IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. So, International Phonetic Alphabet, if we discuss about the history of this, so IPA, in short, we can say this International Phonetic Alphabet, IPA. It is an alphabet that is developed in the 19th century to accurately represent the pronunciation in the languages. And the aim of this IPA is to provide a unique symbol for each distinct sound in a language. And that is every sound or a phoneme. We can say phoneme means here smallest unit of speech, and that serves to distinguish one word from another. This is the purpose of IPA. Now, in the IPA, every sound has a unique symbol. So when you read it, you know exactly how to pronounce a particular word. For example, I have taken 3 examples here. You can see. First one is the, another is thought, next is cuff, and all have the same letters. In the end, you can see that, you can see here OUGH, another OUGH, OUGH means all the 3 words carries the same letters in the end, but they are pronounced differently. How they are pronounced differently? Who is going to decide that how a particular word is going to be pronounced? That is IPA. IPA symbols, these are the symbols. This is called the phonetic chart. Yeah, of course, it looks a little bit scary, but when we are going to come to know about the meaning of these symbols, they are going to definitely help you out in the direction of right pronunciation. So, Now, these symbols, of course, I have told you a little bit scary, but they are definitely going to help in right direction of pronunciation. So as we are knowing that there are 26 alphabets in English language, as we have taught by our teachers in the school, but 26 alphabets only: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Actually, this is what we have gone through. But there are 44 different sounds. Only alphabets are 26, but sounds are 44. So, vowels. What these vowels are? A speech sound produced when the breath flows out. Vowels are how vowels are pronounced when a speech sound produced when the breath flows out through the mouth without being blocked by our teeth, tongue, or lips. You can see that means vowels are going to be pronounced without the blockage of air by teeth, tongue, or lips. So these are the vowels. There are five vowels which we have gone through. Our teachers has taught us that there are five vowels in English. That is A, E, I, O, U. These are the five vowels. But there are 12 English vowel sounds. You can see these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These are the symbols. So these are 12 different vowel sounds. Some of them are long and some of them are short. Later on, we are going to discuss one by one. Okay. So vowel sounds come smoothly from the mouth, right? The air is not going to be blocked by the teeth or by the tongue or by the lips. Okay. Now, vowels. So vowels, first one, these are the symbols you can see, and in the other side, in the right side, you can see the examples which I have written here. So first one is, don't take it as A, B, C, D. These are the phonetic symbols, which I have already discussed. Now, vowels, first one is, the pronunciation is E. The pronunciation is E. An example, pin, English, win, E. And the next one is E. These, the two dot represent the lengthening of a vowel. Okay, you have to lengthen this. The sound is E. See, air is not blocking by the teeth ridge or by the lips or by the tongue. That is E. E. That is C. B. And the next one is this one. Oo. Oo. That is look, put, could. And the next one, again, these two represent the lengthening of a particular symbol. This is ooh, ooh. That is blue, foo. Next one is eh, eh, eh. That is bed, head. Next one is, the sound is weak variable. Weak variable, uh, uh, the, uh, woman, woman. And the next one is the lengthened, uh, it is lengthened, like word, heard. Next one is this one, oh, oh. That is or, board, door. And the next one is a, cat, bag. And the next one is a strong Strong, uh, cut, come. And the next one is ah. You have to open your mouth wide. Ah, car, car, art. And the next one and the last one is between ah and o. Ah and o. Clock, clock. What. So these are the vowel, 5 vowels, and these are the different symbols, 12 symbols. Okay. Now, next one is diphthongs. So, what the diphthongs are? Diphthongs means when we combine two vowel sounds together, right? So, when we combine two vowel sounds together, that forms diphthongs, right? Now, you can see here, the first one is this one, that is yeah, yeah. The pronunciation is yeah, that is here, here, dear, dear. And the next one is, the pronunciation is yeah, yeah, yeah. And care, air. And the next one is wah, wah, poor, insure. Next is ow, ow, that is round, doubt. Next is oh, oh, no, road. Next is I, take, wait. Next is I, that is 5, height. And the last one is oi or oi. Both are correct. Okay. Oi or oi. Noise, boy. Now, so we have gone through vowels and then diphthongs, and now we are going to discuss about consonants, what these consonants are. So consonants, as we have gone through that, when we pronounce vowels, means teeth and our lips, tongue is not going to block the air, and the sounds are going to come smoothly from the mouth. Now, consonants are produced when the air stream is obstructed by the vocal tract. When the vocal tract is going to obstruct the air, only in that case our consonants are going to be produced. So, consonant sounds can be categorized in 3 main phonetic properties. So, first one is place of articulation, from where the word is going to be articulated, and the manner means how we are going to articulate that word, and then the voice. Okay, so three different these phonetic properties are. So consonants we are going to. So I have highlighted these consonants. So why I have highlighted these? The first row has been highlighted, and the bottom row is highlighted here. The reason being that the top row are unvoiced consonants. Unvoiced consonants means that sound is made by air moving from the back of your mouth, from the back, right, from the back of your mouth throughout your lips, right. This is how I'll definitely in the further slides, in the later on slides, I will tell you how you have to pronounce this. Okay, so there is one extra letter that is unvoiced, that is ha. I have highlighted that letter also. Okay, so unvoiced sounds, just what happens, can't feel anything in your vocal cords, means your vocal cords are not going to vibrate when you are going to produce these unvoiced consonants. Okay. So now, and rest I have written the next row and the last I have highlighted here. That means the rest of the consonant sounds are voiced. Mean to say that when you are going to pronounce these sounds, your vocal cords are going to, vibrate, right? So here is the example I have taken. Now, unvoiced, first of all, the first one is pa. The first one is pa. Play. Stop. Pen. Next, fa. Fa. Food. Laugh. Fry. And the next one is ta. Ta. 10. Little. Take. Next one is tha. Tha. Method. Both. Next is the sound cha. Cha. Chair. Match. Chit. Next is sa. Sa. Small. Small. Scene. Sip. Next one is sha. Sha. Shell. Machine. Shut. Next one is ka. Ka. Character. Quick. Cat. And the last one is ha. Ha. Hot. Hair. Hole. Now we are going to discuss about the voiced. The first one is ba. Ba. See, the vocal cord is vibrating. Ba. Bat. Baby. Wa. Wa. Van. Over. Next is da. Da. Day. Bed. Next one is the sound tha. Tha. That is they. They. Father. Father. Next one is ja. Ja. Just. Age. Soldier. Next one is z. Z. Zebra. Zero. Next one s. Between s and z is z. That is measure. Pleasure. Leisure. Next one is g. G. Go. Goes. Ma. Ma. Moon. Lamb. And the next sound is n. N. Name. Pneumonia. And the next one is the sound ng. Ng. That is string. Bring. Next, ra. Ra. Real. Wrong. La. La. Look. Small. The next sound is wa. Wa. Window. Twin. And the last one is ya. Ya. Year. Yes. So these were the voiced consonants. Now, phonetic transcription. What this phonetic transcription is? Phonetic transcription is also known as phonetic notation. So it is, in simple words, we can say that it is the visual representation of speech sounds by the symbols. Okay. So how these symbols are going to be represented. So the International Phonetic Association recommends that phonetic transcription should be enclosed in the square brackets. I have written here, you can see. But a transcription that specifically denotes only phonological contrast. Okay, those transcription which denotes only phonological transcription may be enclosed in slashes. Here you can see the example I have taken here is clean. Now you can understand these are the symbols. This is not ABCD, these are the symbols. Through these symbols you are going to come to know about how a particular word is going to be pronounced, right? So pronunciation or phonetic transcription of clean is this. You can see here ka. It is made up of four sounds. The four different sounds has been used here in phonetic transcription. First one is the sound k. That is unvoiced consonant, which we have earlier gone through in the previous slides. Okay, k is unvoiced, and another l is voiced, and then E is vowel sound. E. Lengthening, I have told you, these two dots represent the lengthening of a vowel E. And then the last one is N. That is voiced consonant. Let's pronounce. That is, now it is clean. Clean. Okay. So, now, the teachers and learners of English are advised to note the following points, which definitely going to help you out in learning. So, standard dictionaries use the IPA to show how words are pronounced. Okay. So when you are first learning basic phonetic writing, you can practice first with the English spelling, and instead of phonetic spelling. Okay, if you are going to use the phonetic spelling, definitely you are going to get puzzled. My advice to you is that you should first practice with English spelling. Okay, so the symbols of IP are based on more complex symbols, so that may be difficult for beginner to understand actually. Now, and the next advice is look at the words in a dictionary to get a sense of how to use phonetic spelling. Okay, and copy out the phonetic spelling of your favorite word and note the phonetic spelling of each word. So, practice makes a man perfect. Means whatever you are learning, if you are not practicing that, definitely it won't help you out. So, next advice is practice. As I have already told you, practice makes a man perfect. So if you wanted to skill yourself, if you wanted to learn this language, if you wanted to pronounce the words in a correct manner, you have to do the practice regularly. So another advice is read aloud or in a whisper and repeat the words which you find difficult to pronounce. So recite poems or sing songs, observing rhythm and intonation. Speak English to your friends whose English is good or better as you feel. So the learner should be able to distinguish between vowel and consonant letters. Another thing which you can do is tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are also helpful. Sometimes what happens, our tongue is not very much used to so many words which we feel like it's difficult to pronounce. So tongue twister is going to help us out in rolling our tongue, and it would make the words easy to pronounce. So two tongue twisters I have given here. You can select many more, but as an example I have taken here too. First one is Betty bought a bit of butter, but that bit of butter was so bitter, so she went to buy a bitter butter to make bitter butter better. You can practice it in a fast manner, like Betty bought a bit of butter, but that bit of butter was so bitter, so she went to buy a bitter butter to make bitter butter better. Betty bought a bit of butter, but that bit of butter was so bitter, so she went to buy a bitter butter to make bitter butter better. So this is how you can practice, and it will definitely help you out in pronouncing the difficult words. So another advice which I will give you is that you can use different kind of apps which definitely you are going to have in your Android or iPhone, and through those apps definitely those apps are going to be helpful, and your problem is going to be resolved. And Another advice which I will give you, you can also use an online translator to translate words into phonetics. So thank you. I hope you liked the session, and now you are going to, I hope, pronounce the words. You are better going to come to know about that how these spellings, how IPA is helpful in forming the spellings and all. So thank you so much, NDLI Club Abhilashi University, for providing such a wonderful platform to express our, views regarding different topics. And thank you so much once again. Jai Hind.